Pizza Express with a friend of mine today and ate an enormous pizza. I thought that would be enough to tide me over. But I'm feeling a little bit tight. Terrible. Do you want Haribo? Oh, no. What is it? They're Tangfastics. You've eaten them all? Oh my God. Gives with one hand and takes with the other. They're over there. What use to me are they over there? Right, well look, anyway, a pause for breath. But probably not too long on, since you're very up for it here tonight. It's lovely to see you. I love all this down the front. We don't normally get this in these theatres, so it's lovely to see you all down here. Alright, look, I asked on social media for people to submit questions for me to answer during the show. And Tomo Genius, that's is that the name you've given yourself, or are you giving that name to me? Who was your best man at your wedding? Tim or Richard? Neither. Or were they both just ushers? No, they weren't. We did play. We sort of set up a little. Well, they played. They set up a little band called Key. No, basically Key, and we sang a couple of songs at our wedding. The thing that I really remember about it, other than how beautiful my wife was and what a lovely day it was. No, it was just that bit. You know when they say if anyone has any reason for, the bride and groom shouldn't be married, say it now. And of course, that's the point at which everyone goes a bit quiet and edgy, right? And it was a very still, calm day, but we were outside in this marquee, and at that exact moment, this enormous gust of wind, just out of the blue, blew through the tent, and she's never looked back since. All right. Oh my God, Lisa Berkshire. Have you ever had an accident at work? Unfortunately, you're not able to claim for compensation here if you have. Okay. Oh my God, shall I tell this story or not? It involves shitting, so a number of years ago, we were on our way up to Manchester to do a show at the Apollo. I think it was for War Child. You were probably there, weren't you? Yeah. So already good cause in mind. Just remember that, okay? But I woke up on the bus early that morning, feeling very, very ropey, and had problems with my stomach. And I don't know whether you know, but on a tour bus, you're only allowed to wee in the lavatory. Yeah. So I thought I just jumped off the bus. I was outside the Manchester Apollo. It was shut. And I was desperate. They had this bit of it's a pretty rough area of town, but they had this scrappy bit of land next to the stage door where there's burnt out cars and grass growing up and brambles. It's my chance. So you know when dogs go in a field, and I was saying, please don't let there be any fans around. Anyway, I was sick the whole day, it was terrible. But the great thing about that day, the icing on the cake, is that the wrong word? No, stop it. Was that Peter Kay was meant to be introducing us that night, and Peter's always been a fan of Keane, and he was there, so he was going to introduce us. I did about 5 songs, and that was it. I had to leave the stage and go. And then, he's such a gent. He then took over and did an hour of the most incredible comedy, and it was just an amazing way to end what had literally been a shit day. All right. Good story. There's not much to say after that. All right, okay, this could be the last one. I'm going to put the rest of the guys here on the spot by saying, don't know if this has been asked before, but if so, by this stage of the tour, the answer might be different. Okay, Sorry for that intro, didn't need that, Dawn, just cut it down. Loving the keen rarity segment. Okay, that is coming next. So I asked people to vote on keen rarities that they'd like to hear. Okay, loving the keen rarity segment, but what do the band feel about learning a new song for every show, which is what they've had to do? Alright? Okay, they seem alright with that, although now I've got my back turned, I can feel them making a face at me. Or are they keen diehards who already know every song? I mean, I don't know any of these rarities. I don't expect these guys to know any of them. Alright, neat segue. We're going to play the keen rarity now. This has never been played.